Hey, what's up?
Yo!
And we are
Radical something. Or something.
Radical Something, and we're sitting on our trampoline,
Yo.
and we're kicking it with sunset in the rear view. Maybe you should check out that sunset in our rear view. Cameraman. It's the eve of our release, and we wanted to kind of let you guys know, all the readers at Sunset, a little more behind the scenes, what we were thinking, inspirations, how it went down and everything. So Josh, why don't you give them a little bit?
Our EP that's coming out tomorrow was a culmination of 6 songs that we really felt kind of expressed the moods and the feelings that we're in at this time in our life, which is a lot of, up and down, left and right, and it's kind of all over the place, like our EP. There's songs that concern love and life and the loss of love and life and, everything that's really emotionally going on to us, including the up parts and the journey that we're embarking on as well.
For me, at least, in terms of the album and the album title itself, it's ironic because there's never been like a more stressful time in our life, kind of right now. But also happiness. It's a weird thing putting together an album, putting together an EP, finding words to express how you're feeling, finding ways in music to express how you're feeling. And, we worked with some great people on this album, our good friends Goodwill and MGI, and we were able to...
MGI!
Yeah. We were able to
Sickest,
make some
yo.
awesome shit, man. We were so
boy.
stoked for this
Goodwill.
project. Red, what do you think? Explain it, 120
Yo,
characters or less.
No Sweat. You guys are getting deep into it, but No Sweat was stressful to make. Our lives were stressful. We were sleeping on couches, and we were just like, that's why it was so cool, because it was like we were stressing out, and like to get through just things in life, it was like, yo, no sweat. And it was just kind of like a reassuring like word that just
Parking
like,
tickets
and it
became no
became-
sweat.
and like everything, and then it's just like, yo, hashtag it.
No
Put it on
sweat.
your Twitter machine.
Yeah.
No sweat. Yo, it's sick, man. It's just every song is different, just like all of our stuff, and it's still got the radical taste, and it's gonna be dope. You guys gotta check it out.
Yeah. So the song that we want you guys to hear on Sunset is our song called Waterfalls, and it is the last song on the EP for a good reason. Josh, why don't you tell them what you thought about? Because Josh wrote this hook actually in like 3 minutes. He just started freestyling it. I remember it was so awesome.
We were kind of on a stint in the studio for like a week, and of course, it gets stressful and you get blocks when you're writing and you're thinking, are we ever gonna finish this? And that for me, that song was kind of about shaking off everything that you got going on in life and kind of getting through it by your art, music, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what it was about for me.
When I wrote the verses, they came really quickly, and they're some of my favorite on No Sweat. And I remember picturing Josh, because he kept on saying the words like, I'm sweating waterfalls, like trying to make it through somehow, some way. And to me, this is like what No Sweat is about, like making it through waterfalls of sweat. We still found a way to name our EP No Sweat. And like, I think the words that ring true in my head are like my last lines are every single city that it's from the west to Boston, every single city that we've got to stop in. If you're there feeling blue and your day's all rotten, well, we are too, but we got this. And that's like my favorite, could be my favorite lines off the whole
It makes me want to cry.
the whole EP.
It makes me tear up. I ain't gonna lie. Look at your lines of fire. Hey, this is my dude. These verses are hot. Like my favorite ever.
They're dope.
We actually performed that song for the first time on this last Thursday in Slow, and it was awesome, because it's such a different song than people are used to hearing from us, and it was awesome to see the response. It's kind of like the crowd just kind of was zoning.
It's a weird song too.
Yeah.
It's different.
Talk about the production, Red.
Well, it's like that thing was sitting in my computer in a project for a long time, and it was just like really odd and weird, and wasn't like I just like, what do you do with this? You sing over it, and then I kind of brought it out because we needed to kill some time in the studio with Goodwill and MGI, and we just brought it out, and like these dudes went and wrote, and they came in and just like.
It was like that was like our fastest song that we ever made. Definitely.
Yeah, it came out really.
I don't
really
even
quick,
feel like I
which is
wrote
nice.
it. I literally just kind of went in and just did it.
It was so dark. I remember that night. It was so dark in the studio. It was so crazy, creepy. But I mean, there's nothing that I would like to end the EP on more than this song, and that's why we gave it to you guys. So, Sunset Readers, we love you guys all. No Sweats came out today. Grab it on iTunes, comment, like, do all that. Much love. Thanks for the support,
Shout
guys.
out to Lydia.
Checker.
What's up?
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
Peace. Nice, guys.